So Shia LaBeouf is on a press tour for his new movie Fury, and for the past week, he's been giving explanations for that big bunch of what is happening that he gave us earlier this year. The plagiarism accusations, the #I am sorry exhibit, it all culminated with a June arrest at a Broadway showing of Cabaret. The world had had enough of LaBeouf, but with just a few interviews, the actor might be turning the tide. On Ellen, an introspective, apologetic explanation.
I went through like an existential crisis, which turned into some kind of like exploration, really. I had some hiccups, you know, some judgment error. I spit on a cop, it's a no-no. I'm sorry, if you're watching, dude, I'm sorry, man.
On Jimmy Kimmel Live, a hilarious story crediting his mistakes to a gargantuan amount of whiskey.
So I had been drinking a lot of whiskey, sitting at a bar, and I'm drinking a whole lot of whiskey. So I get another double whiskey, and so I turn around, I go back to the bar, and I get 2 more double whiskeys. And out comes Alan Tudyk, or Alan Cumming.
Right, Alan Cumming.
Alan Cumming. It could have been Alan Iverson at this point. I mean, I don't know who it was.
And in a lengthy sit-down for Interview magazine, LaBeouf credited that same incident, he had grabbed actor Alan Cumming's rear end at Cabaret, to his craft. I was reading about performance art of the 60s and 70s, so I thought, all right, I know a little about that. We're all involved here. It's not just you on your stage. We're all in here and we're all part of this. I was wrong. Okay, so for daytime, LaBeouf was thoughtful and apologetic. On late night, he gave us a really funny story about partying, and read that interview and you'll see him as an intelligent, talented actor with a lot of issues. LaBeouf is catering to his audience here, being the version of himself that we need him to be in the different spaces. And we're not critiquing. After his various incidents, LaBeouf was at a low. In all 3 of these interviews, the actor said winding up in jail after that New York arrest was an eye-opener. Overall, LaBeouf is being honest, if a bit contradictory, but he's likable again. Plus, with a movie that debuted at #1 and the public support of one of Hollywood's biggest names, maybe we are ready to try a little more Shia. For Newsy, I'm Lauren Zima.